Not in a situation like that. There can be no explanation for it.
The Trump administration is kicking its immigration crackdown into high gear, and at the center of it all is a relentless pursuit of the Venezuelan gang known as Tren de Aragua. Since taking office in January 2025, the president has made it crystal clear: dangerous immigrant gangs are public enemy number one. With deportations surging and raids popping off nationwide, this war on Tren de Aragua is shaping up as a cornerstone of his promise to clean up America's streets. It started fast. Just weeks into his term, Trump slapped a terrorist label on Tren de Aragua, alongside heavyweights like MS-13 and the Sinaloa cartel. That move wasn't just talk. It unlocked sanctions, froze assets, and gave law enforcement a green light to hunt down members with extra muscle. Posts on X lit up with support, with users saying it's about time someone took these groups seriously. By mid-February, the feds were already bragging about nabbing 41 Tren de Aragua members in sweeps from Miami to Chicago, part of over 2,000 arrests of illegal immigrants since the inauguration.
They're looking for a dangerous truck thief. He's believed.
Is it ever part of the training to do that, to subdue a suspect?
Police! Surrounds a house.
Guilty in the death of George Floyd. Now, this sparked protests about policing nationwide, including right here.
Arkansas delivered a jaw-dropper recently, with over 200 illegal immigrants snagged in a single operation called Enforce and Remove. That bust, spanning 3 weeks, roped in folks from 23 countries, including some tied to Tren de Aragua. The haul? Thousands of pounds of drugs and dozens of guns, showing just how deep this gang's reach goes. Social media buzzed with praise for Arkansas stepping up, though some wondered how far the net might stretch. Meanwhile, in Colorado, a raid targeting over 100 Tren de Aragua members in Aurora nabbed fewer than hoped after a leak tipped off the targets. Border czar Tom Homan didn't mince words, vowing to plug those holes and keep the pressure on. The numbers are wild. Border crossings have tanked, with daily arrests dipping below 200 in some spots, an 80% drop since December. Flights are rolling too. Nearly 200 Venezuelans, including 80 linked to Tren de Aragua, landed in Caracas after leaving Texas via Honduras. Posts online hailed it as a win, with clips of weary deportees stepping off planes. Venezuela's agreement to take them back came after a tense sit-down between Trump envoy Richard Grenell and Nicolás Maduro, a deal that also freed 6 American detainees. The White House says it's non-negotiable. Countries have to take their criminals back, period. Why Tren de Aragua? This gang's no small fry. Born in a chaotic Venezuelan prison, it's spread like wildfire across the Americas, dabbling in drugs, guns, and human trafficking. In the U.S., they've popped up everywhere, terrorizing apartments in Aurora, running guns in New York, even snatching phones on scooters in big cities. A viral video of armed members storming a Colorado building last summer put them on Trump's radar, and he's been hammering them ever since. The terrorist tag isn't just for show either. It's step one to possibly invoking wartime powers, letting the feds deport suspects without dragging things through court.
To Brazil and Colombia.
Riding a moped the wrong way on a one-way.
Nothing we didn't expect.
30 people in the line are still running.
Last 2 hours.
They ripped the lock off a storage unit.
And more resources for officers. Ballinger says the protests in Arkansas are exactly why.
The border's a fortress now, backing up the gang hunt. Texas has slapped 60 miles of new steel walls since January, with Arizona and California piling on more. Over 10,000 troops are on the ground, paired with drones and cameras, choking off smuggling routes. Fentanyl busts are down 25%, a sign the cartels and their gang buddies are hurting. Posts on X claim billions are evaporating from their pockets, though hard proof's still trickling in. For taxpayers, it's a relief too. Fewer illegal immigrants mean less spent on detention and chaos down the road.
One witness tells CNN affiliate KHBS it looked like the man got up to run.
We're good with you guys just doing surveillance. If you guys feel like.
Not everyone's cheering. Critics say the focus on Tren de Aragua paints all Venezuelans as bad news, ignoring the millions who fled Maduro's mess for legit reasons. A court blocked 3 deportations to Guantanamo Bay recently. Others point to fallout, like a woman's fatal fall from a fence near Otay Mesa, as proof the crackdown's pushing people into desperate moves. Posts online split hard. Some call it overdue justice, others a heartless overreach. Still, with public backing for tougher borders growing, Trump's not blinking.
But he does say it will create new barriers for.
Nació y operó desde aproximadamente el año 2003. Centro penitenciario de Aragua, conocido como la cárcel de Tocorón.
This chase isn't slowing down. With over 20,000 arrests nationwide in a month and more flights planned, the administration's betting big on crushing Tren de Aragua and its ilk. For immigrants dreaming of crossing illegally, it's a loud wake-up call. The risks are brutal. For Americans, it's a front-row seat to a war on gangs that's reshaping the nation, one bust at a time.
Looks like he's going to be making a right on Calaveras, right on Calaveras.
Right there, isn't that great? So, mm-hmm.
Stay right there.
He's currently on the sex offender registry in New York Street, and then place him under arrest.
You want to see if anybody's over there, Chuck?
Mark, you.
Mark.